Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Americas LCQ tournament, which also finished today as well, but I was at school so I couldn't record it sadly, right after it sadly, so I apologize for that, but here it is either way. And this one was very, very different compared to the other LCQs. You know, Pacific has A Division, EMEA had Giants and Na'Vi, Americas they had someone that no one was expecting, and definitely a Cinderella run that will be remembered for the rest of the Valorant esports history, we'll say. So let's first have a look at the participants, and here they are. We have Cloud9, Leviathan, Furia, Sentinels, 100 Thieves, MIBR, and Crew. Now, there was no proper roster changes like adding new players and getting rid of and getting rid of players as well, but the two Brazilian teams, Furia and MIBR, both of them had subs playing for them. Conan was playing for QCK or Quick, while Zalzan was playing for Heat. So both, I can't remember. I'm pretty no, never mind. Quick, I'm pretty sure plays Sentinel, right? So yeah, so pretty sure Conan was on a Sentinel, while Zalzan, he basically had to replace Heat. I'm pretty sure maybe as a flex player. So yeah, that's really all. For the roster changes. Not a lot of them, if not any. Let's now have a look at the results. And, Crew Esports. Who the hell had Crew Esports making this miraculous run? I was definitely not expecting it, but they too are against MIBR. Once again, I'm not really surprised about this one. MIBR, they had a sub. No surprises there. 13-7 on Blind, 13-8 on Lotus. It was Kesnet getting MVP to start off the tournament. Let's now move on to Sentinels as they win against 100 Thieves 2-1. Was this really the match of the century? Possibly. That bind match was interesting. 14-12 on Pearl went to 100 Thieves, and then 37 on both Split and Bind went to Sentinels and was Zek again MVP. And shout out to Tens and Asuna for both going Yoru for some reason on Bind, which is pretty funny. But Zek got MVP, so Sentinels move on. Crew Esports, they win against Fury Esports to continue their Brazilian dominance. 2-1 victory for Crew. 14-12 on Split went to Furia, then 13-4 on Ascent, and 13-11 on Bind went to Crew Esports. It was Kesnet once again MVP. He was a very key player in Crew's miraculous run. And once again, in the bottom says Conan subbed in for Quick. That was pretty sure might be because of family issues or something. I'm not really too sure, but I'm pretty sure that was a reason given onto why he was subbed out from Furia in this tournament. Upper bracket semifinals now. Cloud9, they beat out Sentinels 13-8 on Pearl for side of C9. 13-5 on Fracture went to Sentinels, and 13-8 on Split went to C9. And was Zeppa getting MVP for that. Crew Esports, they beat out their Latin rivals, Leviathan, to a victory for them. 13-5 on Split and 13-7 on Lotus. Was Kesnet once again getting MVP against his against his former team, since he was with Leviathan, during lockdown, and then left to join Crew once the Americas League started. And Leviathan, they advanced to the lower bracket finals, where they beat out Sentinels, 2-0 victory for them. 13-8 on Fracture, 13-4 on Split, and Mizzino gained MVP. And Cloud9 versus Crew Esports, this was a bit of a mess. 13-4 on Ascent. I'm pretty sure like the half was like 12-1, I think, or something. I'm not really too sure. And for side Cloud9, and 13-4 on Pearl. That was like 12-0. 12-0. As soon as the half ended for Crew, it was 12-0 on Pearl, which is pretty shocking. And Haven went 13-6 for the side of Crew Esports as well. And this time was Klaus getting MVP, not Kesnet, which is pretty surprising to me. But either way, Crew did a phenomenal job in this tournament. Now VLR time as we get into the final two matches, which obviously all of them went to map 5. Well, not all of them went to map 5, but there were 5 maps in this match. The first one went to 5 maps, that being Leviathan versus Cloud9. It was a 3-2 victory for Leviathan to just barely squeak out against Cloud9 to make it to the grand final, to make it an all LATAM grand final, which I can imagine was shocked everyone, including maybe even some of the LATAM fans even, I think. But yeah, Nozweir, he had the game of his life. He was popping off. And I'm pretty sure King as well, the IGO, he did a really good job. I was very happy to see Leviathan winning this, I'll be honest. Pretty disappointed there for Cloud9. Since I'm pretty sure there's like been stuff around, there's been stuff about Jake where said some things about Latam and all that stuff, defending pretty sure his e-girlfriend or something. I don't know. You can probably search it up and find it yourself. But there was some controversy there with Jake afterwards, but either way, it's fine. But yeah, no one at Cloud9 really stood out to me, I'll be honest. Shout out as well to Zelsus and Rooney for basically playing five agents on all 5 maps, so that was pretty funny. 37 on Lotus went to Cloud9. Zappa doing a good job there. 13-9 on Pearl went to Cloud9. Jake doing a good job as well, including Shive and King for the side of Leviathan. 13-11 on Split went to Leviathan. 13-10 on Haven went to Leviathan. And 13-7 on Bind went to Leviathan. So it was a reverse sweep for the side of Leviathan. And performance-wise, though, a bunch of stuff happened. There was a 1-4K for side Cloud9, that being Jake. He also clutched up around as well with a 1v4 clutch win. And a bunch of 4K as well from Leviathan, 2 from Nozweir, and 1 from Taklila, Mazzino, and Shy to advance itself into the Grand Final. And the winner of the Grand Final and to champions in Los Angeles is Crew Esports, who completes their Cinderella run for going 0-9 in the Americas League to somehow winning the LCQ. Now that is definitely a moment that no one will ever forget. Huge congratulations to Crew Esports for this, because this really surprised me. As soon as they won, in my opinion, I think as soon as they won against Cloud9, I immediately knew that Crew Esports were probably going to win it. We're probably going to win in the LCQ, but KSN once again having the game of his life. Melso also having a great job as well. King, he was the only prominent one in Leviathan who was trying his hardest to at least make it the champions. But sadly, Leviathan, they fell short. Davies won the chamber and the Killjoy and the K as well. I think Davies was maybe the most improved player in the LCQ. He just massively jumped up compared to where he was in the Americas League. Just massive jump. So I think Davies, he did a phenomenal job in this tournament though. 13-5 on Split went to Crew Esports. 13-8 on Pearl went to Leviathan. 13-6 on Ascent went to Crew. And 13-10 on Lotus went to Crew as well. So yeah, phenomenal job for the side of Crew Esports, because they did a wonderful job here. Performance-wise, 1-4K for Melson for the side of Crew Esports, 2-4K for Mazzino, and 1-4K from King for the side of Leviathan. And as well, just like in the other 2 regions, I did my own Pickems. This is my Pickems, and it was incredibly boomed, plus 30. I had a lot of faith, I'll be honest, in Furia, until I forgot, wait a minute, Furia has a sub. I'm pretty sure Cloud9, no, actually I had Furia making it to champions. Oh god, how wrong am I? I think it's also because that, like in the especially in LCQs, Furia, they have basically been winning LCQs. They won last year in South America. Well, they came in second, but still, they qualified to champions via LCQ in both 2021 and 2022. So I thought that was going to continue, but I was very wrong about that. The only ones I got right was Sentinels winning against the 100 Thieves in the upper quarterfinals, and Cloud9 winning against Sentinels in the upper semifinals. Makes it 30 points, and the majority, where'd the majority come from? I see 800 there. Oh, I think I know where the majority was. The majority was 30 points where I was, so... Ooh, yeah, we were kind of boomed thanks to Crew Esports' run in the LCQ somehow. And as for the simulation... not the best, only 25 points. He got Crew right, winning against MIBR in the upper round 1. And Cloud9 winning against the 100 Thieves in the upper semifinals. But the simulation thought that Sentinels was going to go home early. And Crew was also going to go home early as well. And the simulator also predicted Cloud9 to win and to make it to champions. And at least the simulation was more close than I am. But I will still take a dub for me. So in the end, it was a 2-1 victory for me against the simulation. Since actually, no, never mind. it was a tie. So I'll say 3-1, 2-0. I don't know. Either way, I still won. I guess a simulation. So at least I'll take that. Well, since this is going to be the final video regarding LCQ, let's just have a look at all the teams who will be in Champions in Los Angeles. And August, I'm pretty sure in August 6th, actually, starting August 6th, which is actually pretty soon. From the Americas, we have Evil Geniuses, NRG, Loud, and Crew Esports. From EMEA, we have Fnatic, Team Liquid, Foot Esports, Giants, and Na'Vi. And for Pacific, we have PaperX, DRX, T1, and Zeta Vision. And from China, we have Edward Gaming, Bilibili Gaming, and Fun plus Phoenix. I will go more in depth as well on the teams and also the group stage as well when I do my Pickems for champions. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys all next time in the next one. Goodbye.